As you are well aware, a great deal has happened. We continue to be a nation that is open to helping and accepting refugees from Ukraine, as well as taking care of them. And this will not change. I recognize that the 800+ program should belong only to those Ukrainians who make the effort to work in Poland. Likewise with healthcare. Ladies and gentlemen, if we look at healthcare and see a certain preference of Ukrainians over Poles and the healthcare that Ukrainians are entitled to, regardless of whether they take a job and whether they pay a health premium or not. This puts us in a situation where citizens of the Polish state in their own country, Poland, are treated worse than our guests from Ukraine. Alls in their own country should be treated equally with our visitors from Ukraine. And this is the essential thing for me. That is why, dear ones, I did not sign the law on assistance to Ukrainian citizens in this form, while proposing my bill and encouraging the government and all political circles in the Polish Parliament to work hard over the next 2 weeks on the new shape of this law. My co-workers, dear ones, are ready to work hard in the coming days, even for 24 hours if necessary. Because there is no for this shape of the law, for this excitement, my agreement in this bill also proposes new solutions, dear ladies and gentlemen, relating to the granting of citizenship not only to visitors from Ukraine, but also to visitors from other regions of the world who come to Poland. Polish citizenship is not only a great honor, that someone who gets Polish citizenship also has an impact on the future of our national community, not just for years but for decades and perhaps for generations, so they recognize that the process of granting citizenship is a presidential prerogative and should be extended from 3 to 10 years. And such a proposal in this bill will be found. There will also be a proposal, ladies and gentlemen, to increase the penalty for illegally crossing the Polish border. It should be 5 years. We need to tighten up in the face of what is happening on Poland's eastern and western borders. Tighten up those penalties. There is also a component in this bill, dear ones, which is essential for us, for Poles. It is very important to eliminate Russian propaganda and set Polish propaganda. Ukrainian relations on real partnership and mutual respect, mutual sensitivity. I consider that we should include in this bill an unambiguous slogan, Stop Banderism, and in the criminal code equate the Bandera symbol with symbols that correspond to German National Socialism, commonly called Nazism, Soviet Communism, as well as make corrections in the law on the Institute of National Remembrance Commission for the prosecution of crimes against the Polish nation with regard to the crimes of the OUN, UPA. This is, dear readers, all these solutions are in the interest of both the Polish national community, but also our good relations with Ukraine, which should be built on a foundation of justice, on a foundation of truth, and against Russian propaganda.